And as promised, I wanted to come back to you with a review of the OTO of the Real Estate Agent Takeover, which is the WSO I promoted by Don Wilson this morning. If you didn't see the video of the overview of the theme review and the other odds and ends, it is also attached to this email and video. But really now I want to try and talk about the OTO, which is Real Estate Agent Takeover, and effectively it is Dr. Ben Adkins's text reply service. And let's just open that up. So here we go, this is where we bought it. You have to go to the register page to register your text reply, and you have to register for Twilio. Both these are relatively straightforward and easy processes. You also get a whole lot of training, and you also get some SMS badges that you can use just to sort of use for your clients. There's not that many of them, but it gives you an idea. You've got 9 different styles that you can then use and put in literature, etc. So that's one of them. So you can play around with those and add in some text. So that's all pretty good. And there's a whole lot of videos. The first video really explains how it works. And then there's a media outlet hook, media outlet delivery, chamber hook and delivery, doctor hook, doctor delivery, restaurant hook and restaurant delivery. I'm going to try and go through these and take a few notes. The one thing that before I go on I should really emphasize is that text reply, although it works with Twilio, which is more international than just the United States and Canada now, text reply only works with the United States and Canada. So let's just have a look at the system here. Twilio integration, and you can set these up, and it's quite neat actually. You can have as many as you want. So here's one I have. This is one of my Twilio telephone numbers. It's the only one I set up with Twilio integration, and you can test it by going to 916, telling the word demo to 916-382-7466, and if you do that I will send you a URL to a free plugin. Now it doesn't work if I text from Peru, but it does work if I text from the United States with a Google Voice number, for example. So you can sort of play around with that. So this is quite nice. So you effectively give each one a name, so only you will get to see this. You fill in your details and you have your incoming text details. So what you want the people to text, and in one case it's the word demo. If it was a restaurant, it might be the word pizza. If it was real estate, it might be the name of the house. And then you can send a reply text. You can send whatever information you want. And Ben gives you a couple of ideas in one of his videos, which is sort of here, basic concepts. But you'll see here you have a phone number and you have a code. Then once somebody texts it, it will then reply back with more information. Then it will text you with the target's telephone number and the word that they texted, so you can then give them a call and ask them about or offer to help. And the other videos talk about media outlets and all the rest of it. So it's quite clever, really. I quite like it. The big downfall for me is that it is only US and Canada, which is okay because I have a few clients there, but not as many as perhaps I would like to, and I'm trying to work on getting some more at the moment. But overall, it's a neat plugin. I can see, this being sold for more money than you're paying for it to clients fairly easily. SMS marketing is very big business. There are other solutions out there, but this is a very inexpensive option. The other thing that's quite nice, if you go and look at your text replies, it shows you, who's replied. So you can go here and message the users. So here we go, and the telephone number is here. I'm actually going to blur it out so you can't see it, but effectively that's the number that a friend of mine texted me from the States. And then you can send them as many messages as you want thereafter, and automatically gives a stop message. So you can keep sending promotional messages. So that's absolutely fantastic for people like restaurants, and it's a neat solution. It's fairly basic, but it does what it's meant to do very well. And for the one-off price of $47, it is pretty reasonable. And if you look at Twilio, this is my managed number. I have one in Sacramento. And the pricing is very, very cheap. Phone calls 1 cent inbound, 2 cent outbound. We all talk about text messages, 1 cent sent to received. And the telephone number is $1 a month. So you can see there's a fair amount of value that you can offer to clients, and a fair amount of money you can actually charge them. So I like it, and I think that it is a good offer at a sensible price. If you think you can monetize it, I would go for it. If you don't, then I would still really recommend the front end offer if you haven't already got it. There are a few things I really like about it. One of which is that Don is talking about improving the theme, and apparently in the not too distant future it's going to call in from the US's sort of central real estate agency database. So the real estate agent effectively has to put their details onto that database, then it will appear on the website. It's not mobile friendly, so you still have a chance to sell a mobile website. Don says it looks okay on most mobile phones he's looked at it on, but it's not specifically responsive. So I like the sound of it, and I think that it's a good package. So if you're looking for more strings to your bow, I think this is a good option, and some of the ideas that Don had in there were quite good. So it's a nice WSO, and if you're into the real estate niche, it's probably worth it. It may even be worth it to get hold of TextReply at the one-off price of $47 a month, rather than the $47 one-off fee, rather than the $37 a month it's normally costing. TextReply.com. Let's have a look. I thought the website was TextReply. I was looking for a review of it earlier. I couldn't find. Well, I could find some, but not what I call particularly exciting. I'm trying to get to the website now. TextReply.com. Okay, so I log out of my account. Let's have a look. The easy way to do mobile marketing is $37 a month. So this is what it's normally charging. I think this is a good deal, $47 one-off fee. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and have a fantastic rest of the weekend. Thank you once again.